Hello and welcome to a new game we're going to be playing today. This is Dead Island Epidemic, and this is a game that's in closed beta, and one that looks pretty damn interesting. It's a Dead Island game, but not in the sense that you know of. It's made by a different company. I think they're called Stunlock Studios, and yeah, it looks interesting, although it looks pretty different to the original Dead Island games. It is a kind of eagle-eye MOBA kind of game. So it's not first person, you're watching from the sky, and you need to control these characters, sort of like a Diablo type game. I'm not too sure about the specifics, but aesthetics wise, it's like Diablo. It looks like Diablo in the way that the camera's set up. So the first thing we need to do is pick a character. Now you start off with quite a lot of money in the closed beta. I think we have 20k almost. And I haven't played before, this is my first time playing, sort of first impressions type deal. There is a prologue, but it kind of fucked up, because my computer crashed when it was loading in. And now there's no prologue, so I've kind of balked that up. There's no prologue, no idea what that story is, but I guess we'll just see. But we can pick a character. I mean, I don't know if prologue was that important. I imagine it was just a tutorial, which probably would have been pretty important, mind you. But still, pick a character. So I think there are different classes, and there seems to be a lot of classes. So there's all, and there's like these specials, I think. So we can choose like Stealther, and the cheek comes up, Mutilated Amber. Or we can go down to Support, and we get a different Armoured Amber. Or we just get an Amber. Now, I'm not too sure how this plays. I've never played League of Legends before. Never played well, I have played Diablo, but I never played Dota, games like that. I'm not sure how this is going to work, whether it's like a kind of multiplayer game, or whether it's a single player game. I mean, these classes sound very League of Legends-esque, like Defender, Support. I'm sure I've heard League of Legends players say them before. But the question is, what do we go for? We have 20k, so we do have like room to move about. I think we should get this one. Area damage sounds good, and like I said, we have quite a lot. Buy this one. Alright, so we own that one. Alright. Now what? Should we see what else we can get? Weapons. No, weapons cost like these. Character points we have a lot of, but not weapon points. And I suppose this game does have a big emphasis on weapons, so it makes sense. But now, how do I play it? Okay. Prologue. Oh, so we can play the prologue. We'll do prologue, and then we'll have a go at some hardcore modes and stuff like that. So there's our character. So let's see how this game plays. I think it should be fun. Dead Island was always an enjoyable game, but the question is, with this new studio and this new kind of way of playing, does it stand out?
A survivor of the undead massacre on Benoi, where regular people became blood-crazed monsters who spread all over the nearby islands. I managed to escape Benoi and found myself here on this island called Amaya, an island that survived just like me. At first, it looked like I was out of the woods, like this island was safe. Foolishly, I started to relax, and that's a mistake I'll never make again. I was out in the jungle unarmed. Hordes of disgusting creatures poured out from the trees. I didn't even run. I was so sure it was all over. And right then, out of nowhere, this group of survivors dashed into the thick of it and started slicing up the infected like a pack of wild dogs. They built weapons out of whatever they could find and roamed the island for supplies. Now, here's the crazy part. These survivors, they've got the virus too, but the lights are still on. Can't explain it. It's like the virus is making them even stronger, smarter. It was nice to see people using brains for once instead of eating them. So, I decided to help out where I could. We fight each day to survive. Amaya's turned into a battlefield where we search for food and supplies while confronting the other infected. One day we all might leave this place, hopefully alive. But until that day, we keep hunting.
So far I like it. All I've seen is the ocean, but yeah, I like it. It looks pretty fun. We'll watch the full intro. I don't see why not. So I imagine this does have a story then? Like League of Legends I don't think has a story. Maybe it does, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it seems like this one has a story. So whether there's multiplayer and single player, or whether it's all multiplayer, or whether it's, I don't know. We'll find out. That's the essence of first impressions, is that we find out. So you've got this kind of conventional start here, where you just start on the ocean. Alright. Read that if you want, the little dialogue things. It's not voiced, so I'm not going to try and break the game by voicing it. Alright, so we have weapons. Weapons seem like they're going to be a big part of this game, as they are in Dead Island normally, so that's quite good. That carries over. I'll try and see if combat's as meaty as it was in Dead Island. See if this is good. Packs enough punch. It seems pretty fun. It seems pretty fun. I don't usually play these types of games, but the Dead Island kind of name brought me to this one. So hopefully this has enough kind of elements that aren't kind of MOBA based, so that it keeps me interested. Like Elder Scrolls Online. I like that game because it wasn't fully MMO. If it was, I wouldn't be interested. It had different elements. So here's hoping this has different elements from different genres. We'll see, we'll see. Bearing in mind this is closed beta, so this doesn't really kind of reflect the end game. I've been told to say that by the devs, and you need to know that. Alright, so I'm trying to destroy the fence. There, and we're leveled up. So do we need to buy one of these abilities? We'll do sweep. So that one, we can't use that one. But we can use E. So that's like an area of effect thing. Alright. We're not using the character I bought. I must have done something wrong. We'll use her next game and see what kind of differences there are between the characters. That should give us a good indicator of that. We'll look at the menu while we can. So heavy weapon, primary. Secondary is this. That seems to be for stronger enemies. So bam, bam, bam. Well, space is dodge, and I think it dodges where you want to dodge. So like if you point that way, you can roll there. If you go that way, you can roll there. The reticule, the circle, is where you hit. So if we move it around, it hits. You can move around, but if you go over here and the circle's still over here, he only hits there. Like it doesn't hit where you want him to hit really, unless you move this, which is good. Yeah, we have some bandages, and as we saw before, we have this. What's this? Damage, health, movement speed, and the weapon we have, which is C. I think C drops it. We'll try out a new weapon attack. Wait. Alright, so that's pretty powerful. And I think the yellow thing is where we need to go on, like, where the marker is. I mean, visually it's the same as Dead Island. It looks pretty similar to Dead Island. So that's good, that's carried over. I'm sure. Just getting the hang of like the kind of aiming technique. There we are. Alright, get off me, we need to save this person. I think it has a big basis on combat. What the fuck is that? That wasn't in the game. Ugh. You dropped my shot. I didn't see a shotgun. Why is that guy got a trumpet on his head? Why's the shotgun? So C switches weapons actually. So now we can use this. I don't know if it has ammo. I think that might be the ammo. I'm not too sure. We'll go with melee for now. Alright, so we need to shoot the environment stuff. That's pretty cool. That did the trick. Is there any loot we need to get? I don't think so. Alright, so this one's PvE. There's no other players here. So I'm not sure if there's other missions that are PvE. But I think if it's PvE, you'll get an NPC. Otherwise, it'll be fully player-based. Sort of like on Left 4 Dead. Alright. There's no loot whatsoever. I don't know if that's just how the game works or whether that's part of the tutorial. If there's no loot whatsoever in the game, then I'll be pretty disappointed. Because Dead Island was always about the loot. We'll have a look over here. Alright, maybe we won't. We can't. I hope there's loot, like you find weapons and stuff. But then again, it's not open world, is it? It's like set path. Optional objective. What was the optional objective? So we do C. Does this have different attacks? It's like bam. Oh, it does. Alright, so one of them's normal, the other one's explosive. Come on. Oh shit, she's getting killed. Wait a minute. I'll help you. Maybe I won't. What was it? This one. Nice. Alright, so that's ranged. I've lost a bit of health, but if we use a bandage... Is it one? Oh, I actually need to wait for it to do that. Alright. Nice. We have full health. I imagine on multiplayer you can give people bandages and stuff. Hello. Shit. We'll destroy this sandcastle. Alright, I'm very disappointed we can't destroy the sandcastle. That would have been a key part of this game. No, he went for a swim. We'll switch to shotgun. Why not? Level up again. Put it into this. We'll try and balance it out between these different abilities. Alright, so secure the supply drop. Press X. So I imagine if this was multiplayer, then I would be doing this, and people would have to protect us. So now it's kind of a capture the flag type. Oh shit. Type deal. Alright, so we need to stay in this circle, I think. Okay. I think we have unlimited bullets as well, which is quite good. Alright. What's all this shit? Pick up the supplies. Sweet beans. Yeah, sure. You need those beans in a zombie apocalypse, don't we? But if there's one thing that DayZ taught us, is that you always need beans. Alright, he's dead. We can't go up here, which is a shame. Alright. Oh shit! 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 What are you playing at, mate? Oh. So there's enemies who are players, so is it competitive? Shit, man. That's not good. Put it into this one. And this one? Why not? Haha. Nice. Oh, shit. These attacks are OP now. Liking this. Optional objective. Try to do the optional objective, but it's not working. It's row. Alright, we'll just go up here anyway. Hello. We'll slow down.
Bloody hell!
Alright. Oh shit, what the fuck is he? Sorry, don't get too close to him. I think that's like a boomer. Oh no, he's got close to us. No, I can do it. I can win. Or not. Or not. Shit. Which is black. I went blind. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Alright, well this is a lovely menu. No, that's not bad. Alright, so I think our account levels up, slowly but surely. And whichever character you use also levels up. So say we use that blonde-haired woman. Her character would level up separately to Berg. So each character levels up separately as you use them, which makes sense. And I think the weapons and, well, the melee and ranged are both tied to him. So if we went on to her, then we would have those back to 0, unless we played a game with her. And we also got these reward values, which we can open. So what do we get? Gear points, character points, bandage, and duct tape. So as you can see now we have these, and we can't afford anything. If we go over here, go weapons, you can see they're like all around about 5k to 11k. So it's going to take a while to get some of those. Alright. So how do we change character? I want this one. I thought we had her selected. So then we'll go and play Prologue, Horde mode, and Scavenger. Next time we'll go on Horde mode, but this was just an introduction into the game and the first part. So next time we'll see if Horde mode's any good, and then afterwards we'll do some PvP. I want to get good at the game before I do any PvP stuff, so we'll see how it is. But there you go, that was just kind of an introduction into the thing, doing the prologue. Next episode will be more kind of in-depth and see how the game actually plays. But I don't know, it looks promising, it looks promising. It's definitely more of a kind of casual game compared to Dota and League of Legends, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a good mix of genres for sure.